13 News at 5 actually begins with breaking news tonight. We are taking a look at the search for the bodies of dozens of people presumed dead in the Potomac River.
And now a preliminary report from the FAA states that staffing was not normal, with one air traffic controller working two positions at the time of the deadly crash. But according to NBC, FAA guidelines allow one person to control both airplanes and helicopters.
So we should be clear, the NTSB has not said if that may have led to the crash between the regional jet and an Army Black Hawk helicopter. Jay Gray's been following this investigation into this tragedy all day.
And Jay shares what we know now about this crash that went down last night near Washington, D.C.
Hey there, good evening. And flights have resumed here at Reagan National Airport, though very little is normal right now. The path for takeoffs is just over my shoulder to the right here and just over the crash site. Teams continue to search the bitter cold waters of the Potomac. Their mission now shifting from rescue to recovery.
At this point, we don't believe there are any survivors from this accident.
A horrific mid-air collision.
Crash. This is Alert 3.
An American Airlines regional jet on final approach to Reagan National Airport with 60 passengers and 4 crew members, and an Army Black Hawk chopper, 3 soldiers on board during what's described as a routine training flight, both aircraft exploding into a fireball at impact.
We will look at the aircraft, we will look at the helicopter, we will look at the environment in which they were operating in.
Investigators stress finding a cause is going to take some time. They'll analyze black box flight data recorders and cockpit voice recordings, as well as air traffic control communications, and eventually literally piece together the wreckage.
That we are going to leave no stone unturned in this investigation.
As that work continues, so does the difficult task of finding the victims. Dozens have been pulled from the crash site, crews promising to continue until all 67 who died are found. Overwhelming loss that so many families are dealing with right now. And back to the investigation now, where officials say they have not at this point found either the data recorders or voice recordings from either flight, though they're confident that will happen. They're also focused on just how busy the airspace is here at National. The main runway is the busiest in the country, with 800 takeoffs and landings every day. Jay Gray, NBC News, National Airport.